Hi Aries! Today's video is going to be a look into June. However, if you're seeing this at a different time and June has already passed, all of my readings are timeless. You find the videos when you're meant to hear the messages. So this could still resonate for you. Just ignore any timing that I say. But yeah, so if you're watching this as I post this, this is for the month of June. Can you believe June is in a few days? I took my dog for a walk this morning and I couldn't believe how hot it was. And it was only 7 a.m. and I was literally panting with my dog. So I'm gonna have to start waking up at 5 instead of 6:30 because it was way too hot. And I'm afraid the ground is gonna get hot for her to walk on. I'm in Vegas, by the way, so it's a freaking desert out here, obviously. But I just can't believe it's summertime. It's just, okay. Let me begin. I'm just so shook today. Okay, so this is for my Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. My mom is an Aries, so I have a special place in my heart for my Aries collective. But yeah, so for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, I love my little firecrackers. If you guys feel like at any time that this reading is not resonating, don't worry, feel free to click off the video or check your other placements because those may resonate for you better at this time. If at any point you feel like I'm wrong or you're disagreeing with me, you're totally correct. It's just not resonating. So please only take what resonates and leave the rest. As I'm talking, I'm getting a little bit of a headache kind of behind my ears. So if anybody is feeling some tension behind their head, then this reading could definitely be for you because I normally don't feel that. But I'm definitely getting some tense energy from you guys. So if you guys are feeling tense, overwhelmed, make sure you guys kind of, maybe go get a massage if you can, or ask a romantic partner or even like a family member to give you a massage, at least around your shoulders and your head area. But yeah, okay, let's go ahead and let me get started. All of the decks that I'm using will be linked down in the description box below if you did want to purchase them for yourself or somebody that you love. But yeah, also I usually don't pull all of the cards before the reading begins, but I did this time. Let me know if you guys like this better or if you would like me to shuffle on camera instead. I know that different audiences prefer different things, so if my audience prefers me to shuffle on camera, please let me know so I can do that next time. Okay, so in the recent past, okay, I've already pulled my Moonology cards. And then we have past, present, future, some advice, and then I have some cards at the bottom of the decks that I think are very important for you guys to hear. But yeah, okay. So in the recent past, we have the end of a tough cycle approaches. Full moon in Capricorn. So you could have a Capricorn placement or somebody significant in your life could have a Capricorn placement, but doesn't have to be. You guys could have been going through a lot. It could have to do with finances, or it could have to do with self-image, or it could have to do with probably most likely relationships and love. But I'm seeing that something came to an end and it was actually for the better. So at this very moment, you guys should be feeling a little bit relieved, or, maybe, actually, what does this card say? Oh yeah, so yeah, I do feel like you guys should be feeling a little bit relieved, kind of healing from the past, and you're no longer in like a bad state anymore. Then we have here with strength and the strength and the Eight of Swords. So we do have that Leo energy. You could have a Leo placement, or you could have someone significant in your life with the Leo placement who has helped you through hard times. Again, it doesn't have to be. Through these hard times in the past, I see that you guys were staying strong. You guys were not trying to give up at all. You were still in that passionate energy. You were still trying to be positive as best as you could, but there was also a feeling of being stuck. Again, I think I said self-image for a reason because there is a mirror in this photo, and I really love the imagery on all of my cards, and I feel like whenever I choose a deck, there's a reason. So with this Eight of Swords photo or imagery, it is a girl laying here and looking in a mirror, feeling stuck. So some of you guys could be feeling insecure within. You could feel like you're undeserving of whatever it is that you really want, your goals in life, anything like that. You could be feeling just like you're never going to achieve that goal life, like the things that you want. And at least this was in the past anyways. And you guys may have had a hard time, you know, being positive, but it's not like you weren't trying, because within you guys may have been feeling this way, but your presentation to others was very confident, very strong, very, I got it together, I don't need your help, you don't have to worry about me type thing. And Aries, they are very strong-willed, they are very action-oriented, very confident. I love that Leo energy. I love that Aries energy. I said Leo because this card represents Leo, but I love that Aries can, you know, fight through the worst things and come out looking still fabulous, and like, you know, they don't need anybody. They're always going to be like that independent person who never begs, or, you know what I mean? I love that Aries energy, the feistiness, the willpower, you know, all of that. And I feel like even though you guys may have been going through something internally, outside, your presentation to the world was very secure, very strong, very, you know, in that like masculine energy even, because we all have masculine and feminine energies. And I feel like you guys do a great job of showcasing that masculine energy, that go-getter type energy. But make sure that, you know, it's okay to ask for help if you need it, especially if internally you're fighting this hard battle, because there are people who literally, like, if you told them how you felt, they would probably be blown away. They'd be like, what? I didn't even know that you were suffering inside. And those people will be there for you to help you. And I know you don't want anyone to like hold your hand or like be that person, but sometimes we all need it. You know, sometimes our heart just needs some taking care of, and that's okay. And it doesn't have to be like a significant other. It could be your mom, your dad, it could be your sibling, or even a close friend. You know what I mean? So don't be afraid to ask for help, and don't be afraid to open up and talk to somebody about what you're going through. Okay, it's not all about presentation, although that's great about you guys. You don't have to go through things alone. And that is also feeding off that Capricorn energy here as well, because Capricorns are the same way. So I do feel like you do have like that Capricorn and Leo energy within you. Even if you don't have those placements, you could just be embodying those types of energies, and you may not want to ask for help, and you may want to just put on like this presentation to the world that you're okay. But know that you can ask for help. Okay, even if you want to just come into my DMs, you definitely can, and I'll be there to listen to you. So present time. Okay, present time, we have you're very close to achieving your goal. So I feel like right now you guys are very action oriented. There's a lot that you guys want to get done. This is kind of like the Leo reading. So you may have a prominent Leo placement within you, but you guys are wanting to elevate your life. You're wanting to do better within, and, you know, within your finances, but also within your heart as well. There's something that you really want to obtain in this lifetime, and I feel like right now you are making that, you know, that decision to move forward, and your hard work is paying off, even if it doesn't look like it is. We also have that Seven of Cups and Page of Swords energy. So we do have air energy with the Page of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You could have one of those placements. You could have someone significant in your life with one of those placements who does help you through things and stuff like that. But again, it doesn't have to be. Seven of Cups, I do see confusion, and I do see a lot of options for you. But because you have so many options, that's what leads to the confusion, if that makes sense. It may be like you don't know which road to take. Like, you have a goal that you want to achieve, but you don't know how to get there, so you're kind of stagnant. And you may be having conversations with people around you about this. It could even be like a younger sibling that you have. Maybe you're confiding in a younger sibling, just because the page does like represent children and stuff, but it could just be someone who's younger than you who you're confiding in. But also, with that Page of Swords, you kind of have to be careful with who you tell your goals to, because there is gossip around you. there are people who are watching you, whether it's through social media or through, you know, day-to-day lives, like coworkers, friends, family, relationship partner, stuff like that. I don't feel like it's a relationship partner, but I do feel like there's somebody in your life who, it could even be a cousin, they just said. They could be the person that you're confiding in, even doesn't have to be. But if you're posting, for instance, on your social media about your plans of what you want to do, don't do that so much, just because I feel like there are people who are looking at your social media and spreading gossip about it. And I don't necessarily think that these people are, you know, trying to put the evil eye on you, but regardless if we want to believe it or not, words are spells. So when somebody is speaking about you, even in a slight negative tone, like, oh, why does she think, or why does he think they can achieve this? And then maybe they laugh, you know, and it's something so insignificant, but that's sending negative energy towards you. That's sending negative energy, and stagnant energy towards you. So you do have to be careful with how you, you know, post about your goals, or who you talk to even. I'm not saying, I don't want you to be like, oh, I can't trust anybody, you know, but Spirit, excuse me, Spirit is saying that you have an inkling into who this person is. So you already know deep down who you should, you know, kind of not talk to about your stuff, or your goals, and, you know, your plans and stuff, or even your options. Also, some of you, it's not even a significant person that you're telling things to. You could be just going to work and just talking about it loudly, to where people who you don't even know are listening. So it's people kind of like being nosy and overhearing you, and then they're spreading that gossip about you, you know, type thing. So kind of just be aware of what you're speaking, and who you're speaking to, or who's around even, or what you're posting online, because your goal is extremely close. You're extremely close, but they're sending you kind of like that negativity, and it also could be what's causing that confusion around you. That like, even this can represent like fogginess, like mind in the mind, if that makes sense, where you're kind of like, you don't know what to do, you don't know what steps to take, stuff like that. So make a plan and don't talk about it. Maybe tell somebody that you really can trust, and then that's it, and just move forward so that you can achieve your goal, okay? For the future here, oh, I'm sorry, I wanted to speak on one of the cards at the bottom of the deck. We do have boundaries. This is my Awakened Soul deck, and we have the advice from that deck over here. But I did want to speak about this because I do feel like this has to do with the present time. There are boundaries you're needing to set between you and other people, and I think that has to do with what you tell them. Just boundaries about what you tell them about your life. There could be also somebody in your life who asks you a million questions, who acts like they're interested, but actually they're just nosy. Okay, so just keep that in mind. There are some boundaries you need to set. And then other than that, like you speaking about your goals and stuff to others, know that there's boundaries you need to set within yourself as well, to kind of move that fogginess in your mind, to kind of like set you straight, is what I'm hearing. So, you know, making better choices, making better decisions about, you know, like what you're, like the action that you're taking, even as small as like the food that you're eating on a daily basis, and just like kind of like they're showing me like substances. Some of you guys could smoke, or maybe drink a lot, and that's actually participating that's actually partaking in, or contributing, sorry, that's actually contributing to the fogginess that you have in your head, where like you don't really know what you can do or what action you need to take. You know what I mean? So there's some boundaries that you need to set within yourself and with others. Just start making better decisions, healthier decisions, so that way you can move forward, and that your goals can be met. Okay, I hope that I'm making sense. I don't know why I'm stuttering. I apologize. Okay. For the future, we have bring love into the situation. New moon and Aquarius. So we have that Aquarius energy here twice. You could have one of those placements, or you could be dealing with someone significant with an Aquarius placement. Especially, I feel like somebody new may enter your life soon, and they could have an Aquarius placement. But again, it does not have to be. With this, I feel like you guys are losing your spark, losing your passion. You guys could be getting kind of like irritated or bored with these goals because you feel like they're not you're not reaching your goals soon enough, if that makes sense. And what you're needing to do is make sure that you bring love into the situation. Make sure you choose options that are good for you, good for your heart. Choose or make decisions that are going to how do I say this? Why am I stuttering? I don't know why I can't speak right now. But make decisions that make your heart happy. Okay? I'll just leave it at that. Then we have the King of Pentacles and the Four of Cups. So again, I do see like somebody offering you something with that King of Pentacles energy, which could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or it could be, like I said before, an Aquarius. Coming in with that new moon in Aquarius over here. I know this card doesn't represent Aquarius, but okay, I just have to make that clear before somebody comes into my comments yelling at me. Okay, so somebody could be offering you something. That person could have a dog. Again, I'm very, very big on imagery. So yes, this person could be older as well. Doesn't have to be at all, but just take it as it resonates. You could have a new job offer, or you could have an offer in love, which is why you may need to bring love into that situation. But I see you again being bored with that Four of Cups energy, or it doesn't even have to be that you're bored. It could be that you're missing this option, you know, like somebody's presenting something to you and you don't even see it. And even in this photo, there's like fogginess around her, and this literally just depicts you. Oh, can you see this? Sorry. This literally just depicts like how you're going to feel in a couple of weeks. But Spirit doesn't want you to miss this opportunity. And even how I'm placing these cards, they're looking away from each other. Like you're not seeing this offer whatsoever. And maybe it's something that you think is not going to bring you joy, but it actually is. It's not only going to bring you joy, but it's going to bring you stability. It's going to bring you groundedness, and it could even bring you money. You know what I mean? But again, oh, I just heard too that some of you may not see this because you don't internally think that you deserve it, that you don't feel worthy, or that you're undeserving. So when it gets offered to you, you don't even look at it. You're like, yeah, right, it's too good to be true. Take a chance is what they're saying. Take a chance, go for it. Of course, use your own, discretion, because if something, looks way too good to be true, a lot of time it is. But make sure that you're not thinking it's too good to be true based off of insecurity or feeling unworthy, okay? Because you are deserving, and you are worthy of love. You are worthy of money. You are worthy of achieving all of your goals. For advice, we have adventure. With this card, again, I do get the sense that you guys are kind of like, I don't want to do anything. I've been trying on my, working on myself, working on my goals, and like nothing changes, and I'm just over it. Spirit doesn't want you to feel that way. They want you to put yourself out there. Get into your power, into that Aries energy. You guys are so willpowered. You guys are so confident. You need to embody that. Take control, okay? Become the person you know you are, and you need to get out there and have some adventure. Some of you guys just need to practice more with self-love. I know that could be annoying to hear, but the fact that this person is out in nature, some of you guys may need to like go hiking or go to the park and just like do more things for yourself that doesn't involve achieving a goal. It's like do little things that doesn't make you work so hard, that makes your heart healthy, that makes your heart happy. Excuse me. I'm having trouble speaking. So I don't know if any of you guys have been having trouble communicating lately. If so, let me know down below, because I'm like tripping over my words right now. I also want to show you these two cards that were at the bottom of the deck here. We have the Knight of Wands, which is more of that fiery energy, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. And then we have conclusions are within reach. So this conclusions card, it really reminds me of this Seven of Cups card, because the Seven of Cups, he's so confused. He doesn't know what to do. So currently right now, I do think that Spirit is trying to tell you not to worry so much, because the answers are coming. But you do need to clear that fogginess again in your head and make some better decisions for yourself. But conclusions are definitely within reach. And then right below that, we also have it's time to remove negativity or release negativity. Again, Leo's had this card as well. And you guys, I shuffle these cards like crazy. I cleanse them. I have my smudging tools and all of that. So you guys, if you have a prominent Leo placement, go watch that other video, because it could be significant to you. But yeah, we do have that release negativity, full moon in Scorpio. So again, you could have Scorpio placements, or it could be dealing with somebody with a Scorpio placement who's very significant in your life. But once you release that negativity, remove that fogginess in your head, make better decisions, better choices, those conclusions are coming right in. And then we also have that Knight of Wands energy, which I think also represents you right now. With that Knight of Wands energy, it's that in and out energy. Yes, it's like fun, it's fiery, whatever. But in this reading, like specifically, I feel like it's more of you feeling like one moment you're in it and the next moment you're like, nah, I'm good. I'm not going to do anything. You know what I mean? And even in this photo, I know like she's smiling, but she's sitting still. And then she's looking at this animal. What is this? Oh, a horse. She's looking at this horse, right? And I feel like this horse represents you when you're in it, when you're ready to go. But then when you're not, you sit here in this energy and you're like, you know what? I'm not going to do that today. And it doesn't mean you're not having fun. It doesn't mean you're not having a good time, but it could also represent like those bad decisions you've been making that's not actually helping you in the long run. You know what I mean? So I hope that that made sense. But right after that, we do have the Star, more Aquarius energy. Once you get out of that in and out energy, in that indecisiveness, that one day you're motivated, the next day you're like, I'm just gonna chill here. They keep showing me someone smoking. That doesn't have to be you, but I'm not saying smoking's bad. Smoking cigarettes is bad, but you know, the other thing I don't mind. But that's neither here nor there. I feel like after you're done, you know, being in and out, and you know, once you clear up that fogginess, your dreams are coming true. Like, you're gonna get everything you want. And I know you can't see it right now because it's being covered right now. Spirit is not showing that to you because you do have some work to do within. But no, once you level up within and you do the work and you embody that Aries energy, everything you want is going to come for you. It just may take a little bit longer than the next few weeks, you know what I mean? They're telling me over summer. So if you put in the work during the summer, coming this fall, I do feel like everything you want, you're going to have. So think about where you are today and think about where you could be in a couple of months and ask yourself if it's worth it. Most times it's probably going to be worth it. So just do the work. Okay, I feel like everything you want will come to you, but you have to do more things that make your heart happy. You have to make better decisions, okay, and you have to remove negativity, and make sure that you're opening up about any internal struggles, because I still feel like that stuck energy, that internal battle is still here with that Seven of Cups. You're still feeling it, okay? But yeah, you guys, that is it for this video. If it resonated, please let me know down below. If you could like, share, subscribe, it would mean the world to me. My videos are not getting pushed out anymore, and I've had a couple of my friends tell me that they're not getting notified. So if you could please boost this video in one way or another, it would mean the world to me. I love you guys so much, and I can't wait to see you in my next video. Bye!